Okay, so I've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm finally doing it. Yay! This is the official why I'm on YouTube video. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Iris, or Iris Meow, and I'm not just a biker girl. I'm a biker girl that had to learn how to come back. And honestly, I'm starting YouTube because I feel like I need a place where I can actually talk for longer time periods. So if you have seen me on Instagram, you probably know me for all the bikes videos, the short educational content that I try to post, the helmets, all my bikes, hanging out with Iris as well, and play fighting my friends, riding with my friends, and yeah, all the trouble, all of it. But the truth is, I've always wanted to do longer videos, like proper storytelling, proper come with me content, and as well longer educational videos for people to learn, the same way that I did. And YouTube is a place I think it can make that happen for me. When I first started posting, it was just for fun, honestly. I remember it was only me posting Insta360 clips of me riding, funny edits, riding with my friends, POV stuff, that kind of thing. And then something happened that made me realize, okay, wait, this could actually be real. I got contacted by brands. They reached out to me, like 3 brands reached out to me, and I don't think I'll ever forget that day because I was just posting for fun. So it came from nowhere. I was not expecting that. So I ended up doing partnership videos, riding on my KTM RC390 and posting all the videos for them. And that was my first moment that I was like, okay, maybe I can build something from this. So all these videos that I was just doing for fun, it was in November 2023 on my KTM RC390. And then I got reached out by brands by December 2023. So that was all fun. But then May 13, 2024, I had a huge accident. And that wasn't just like, oh, I fell off. No, it seriously changed everything. And even to this day, some parts of my body are still healing, even though I've been back on a bike since last year. I had a traumatic brain bleed into parts of my brain. And my arm, the bone literally snapped out of my arm. I had no skin on both of my knees. It was just flesh. And I had long, deep bruises all over my body. So it wasn't just physical recovery. It was everything. It was my body, my mind, my confidence, my whole life. And during that time, I couldn't write, I couldn't film, I couldn't just post content like normal people. I couldn't just post content that I had pre-saved because I've used all of it. I was literally surviving, healing, trying to get my life back. And the thing is, even when I came back, it wasn't like a movie where you come back stronger and everything is perfect. Not at all. I started writing again around April 2025, and it was ironic because I had my crash on May 13, 2024, and I remember the first day that I was back on a bike was 13th of April 2025, so it was exactly 11 months. But even though I was back on the bike, mentally I wasn't fully back. I had PTSD, I had trauma, I had fear. Because my crash wasn't even because of me, it was something that happened to me. So when I went back on the bike on April 2025 last year, I didn't put the camera on it. I was trying to ride, but I was trying to heal things in my head still. I was really scared of every car that would be very close to me. I kept checking my mirrors all the time because what I had was a hit and run. I was really scared. And I went back on the same bike that I had accidents because I thought it would help me heal, which it kind of did. I think it was the best thing I ever did. The bike was not fully broken the same way that I was. So I could just fix little things and ride back on it and try to get my confidence back. I think that was one of the best things I decided to do after the accident, once I was back on the bike. And even in London, because that's where I live, I wasn't going anywhere without people next to me. I needed friends around me while I was on the bike. I needed someone with me. Silvio, one of the most important people in my life, was riding behind me and next to me most of the times, just in case something happened, in case I panicked or I had anxiety. And I'll be honest, I didn't felt pressure because I had those brands before, but I just didn't them to disappear I liked what I achieved without even looking for it. And I was really grateful. So I just didn't want to lose everything. So once I was back on the KTM or C390 and I started riding my 2024 new bike that I couldn't ride because I was recovering from the accident, because I just literally received the bike on my first week of my accident once I was back home from the hospital. So yeah, in April 2025, after a few rides with my crash bike, I went on my ZX6R 2024 and it was getting comfortable as well. So that was the moment that I was like, okay, Iris, wake up, you're back, let's go. It's time to rebuild everything again. And since June 2025, I've been posting consistently again, and that felt great to be back again. It felt like I survived a lot. So 6 or 7 months of real consistency of me posting, it made me realize something. I don't want to post only short clips anymore. I want longer videos. I want YouTube because I want space. Instagram and TikTok are amazing, but it's very fast, snappy, trendy, and I love that. But I also love talking, explaining, teaching. And I want a platform where I can just be myself, talk longer, post longer videos without having to cut my personality into 7 seconds. And the biggest reason I'm doing YouTube is because when I started writing, I wanted videos that did not exist. It was always like, look at how cool my helmet is, look at my bike, look at me doing wheelies. And I love that too, no hate, okay? I wanted something like, this is what you need to know as a beginner. This is how you grow from 1 to 5 to bigger bikes. This is what track days look like behind the scenes. How is a race weekend? How to get better confidence safely. This is what you need for your first track day. I wanted something like from very, very beginner to very advanced. And I didn't really see that in a way that felt like me, so I'm making it. So on this channel, you're going to get longer educational videos, vlogs in the garage, track day content, race weekend behind the scenes, my full journey, not just highlights, and my comeback story, because I'm not done yet. I'm literally just starting. So yeah, that's why I'm on YouTube. If you've been watching me on Instagram or TikTok, thank you so much for being here. And if you're new, welcome, you're early. I'm Iris, or Iris Meow. If you like bikes, real talk, the chaos, the growth, subscribe. All right, let's do this.